Alrighty, boys. So, in less than a week, we finally will have the 1.5 anniversary live stream. Now, your boy obviously is going to be live. Little quick promotion for your boy. I will be live, obviously. It's going to be, I believe, at 6 a.m. on the 20th, EST 6 a.m. So, it's different for everyone. If you actually go to the YouTube page, it will actually tell you what time it goes live for you, your time zone, and the day as well. So you don't have to worry about all that stuff. Just know your boy will be live, and I am very, very excited, right? I think there's been so much hype kind of built up towards this 1.5 Annie, and I think the second Annie is gonna have even more hype built up to it. But you kind of already seen hype built up to this one, right? We have obviously the Modernia outfit, which apparently it is going to be a gacha costume skin, because in the coding of the not in the coding, but when you open up the image of it, it says the character number and then the version 2. So people are saying it is going to be a outfit. I still think it's actually going to be a character, because as you guys notice, no character in the game who has gotten a new variant in terms of a skin, they don't have weapons with their skins. Not a single character in this game who owns a skin has a weapon with their skin. That Modernia has weapons across her skin. So I'm not sure, right? We're gonna have to wait and see, but for now, we're just gonna say it's a skin. I do think it's a character though, because again, the weapons stink. But there is that. Also, the potential rerun of Dorothy. Now, I do think if Dorothy does get a rerun, people should skip, and that's only a statement I'm gonna make for now until we see what Crown is, because I'm kind of having a hard time believing Crown is gonna be a burst 2 now, only because I've realized we have gotten burst 2s non-stop lately, and they don't have to stop now with Bae. They could just go to Crown, make her burst 2, and then stop with her as a burst 2 for like a few weeks or whatever. But we've gotten a decent amount of burst 2s. We've gotten Bae, we've gotten Eleg, we've gotten Rem, we've gotten Aid, we've gotten quite the amount of burst 2s in the last few months, right? We also gotten some burst 3 characters and some burst 1s. You kind of got diverse, but I feel like we've had a burst 2 event after event after event after event for the last few events. So I'm not sure if they're gonna stop with Crown and make her a burst 2 as well. I'm kind of hoping she's a burst 2, obviously, because Noah is the only summonable burst 2 Pilgrim in the game, and she's on a 40-second cooldown. The other burst 2 Pilgrim is a free-to-play character known as Nihilister, but she's quite difficult to get for anybody who has not beaten chapter 2031. That is something you have to beat to even unlock her, and then when you do unlock her, you have to wait such a long time to get her, and then when you do get her, the only value she has is that she's on the 20-second cooldown, so you can have efficient runs when you're doing your tower. But now I guess with Red Hood being a burst 1, 2, and 3 character, you can just run Noah and Red Hood as your burst 2 and rotate between those characters right there. So there are some options now, but we are looking for a burst 2, burst 1, mainly burst 2, because we don't even have that many burst 1s as well. We only have Red Hood and we have Red Hood, Rapunzel, and Dorothy for burst 1 Pilgrim. But we're looking for that burst 2 Pilgrim. Now I do think if you guys actually did read the side story, I don't know if you guys just read it or skipped it or whatever, but if you guys read it, you would notice in that whole story, just even the side story and the main story, whatever, you would notice that they kind of, I want to say, hint at what Crown is going to be when she comes, right? They keep making this statement that she is someone who protects the people that she walks with, essentially, right? So Crown is the queen, right? She's the queen, and she always protects and supports the people that she follows, or the people that follow her at least. So it makes me 1,000,000% believe she's going to be a supporter, right? I don't think she's going to be a defender. I don't know if that really would make sense for her in this case, because she hasn't, like, she's not really tanking, she's just supporting. And when she does drop, I do want her to be the best support in the game. I'm talking about replace Dorothy, replace Litter, right? Or not even replace them, but just overpower them, like come above those characters, right? Make her the best support in the game. I think that's the best way to go about it. That will bring actual hype, because right now people will still say the number 1 support in the game is Litter, and Litter came out on release. So I think her time, I don't want to say has come to an end or should come to an end, but I think it's time that we get a new best supporting character, right? I think obviously Crown could be that character. Now, this might be a reach for me, or maybe for some of you guys, but I'm hoping that Crown is a burst 1 and 2 unit, right? Or if not, maybe you guys might not agree with this one, but for the first time ever, have her be a supporter and defender. And I think personally that would be so cool, because that would allow you to run that. Not only would that allow you to mix and match gear, but it would allow you to run defender and supporting gear. So if I wanted insane HP, I would put a defender piece on this piece that gives me max HP. If I wanted good attack or good defense, I would put set piece, and you can again mix and match. So that way, if you, let's say, get pilgrim hands and a pilgrim headpiece, and then a defender chest and a defender leg, you can put all of them on her, give her the overload gear, and then you kind of like have it like that. But that's just like a bit out of the box. That's not something I want them to do. Well, it is what I want them to do, but I'm not expecting them to do that. In terms of her being a burst 1 and 2, kind of expecting that, because I think that would be cool. I don't think we should only have either your burst 1, either your burst 2, or either your burst 3, and then you can just be a burst 1, 2, and 3. I think we should get characters who are just burst 1 and 2s, characters who are burst 2 and 3s only. I think we should get characters like that as well in the future. And if they're not going to give it to random regular characters who are not pilgrims, then start off with Crown and give it to her. That's just a me thing, a Zxous thing. That's not what the community is asking for. I don't know, but you guys, this is a discussion video, so definitely have your thoughts down below in the comments, right? Let me go back to the Dorothy rerun. Now, the reason why people are expecting a Dorothy rerun, including myself, is because we got a rerun for Modernia. Now, to be fair, Modernia was a rerun that everyone was asking for. I have not heard anyone ask for a Dorothy rerun, if you want me to be honest. People were asking for Modernia's rerun non-stop, no matter what event it was. They were asking for Modernia to get a rerun, and then they ended up giving her one. But it did make sense because she came out on New Year's, and again, this is the second year of Nikke, so everything that happens in this year will kind of tell us how Nikke is gonna go about things. So if we get a rerun for Dorothy on the half anniversary, we already know for the anniversary we're going to get the new anniversary character and a rerun of Red Hood, who is the best character in the game, and I think she will be the best character in the game until the second year anniversary. So you guys are gonna already see, like, these are things you gotta start saving for, right? These are little things you gotta start saving for, because it's gonna get a bit crazy as the years go by, right? In terms of the free character, we're pretty sure we all are aware it's going to be Chime. Now you might be like, Zxous, how do you know it's Crown? How do you know it's Chime? It's quite simple. Well, first things first, the side story they started on was the side story with Crown and Chime in it. Not only that, in the NPC voting, if you have participated in the voting system or whatever it was, they were not there. Crown and Chime were not in the NPC voting system, but every other character was there. I'm talking about Lilywise, I'm talking about Anichiro, I'm talking about all these characters were in there, but Crown and Chime. And not only that, if you guys take a look at the image, it shows you guys that Crown is just sitting right there in the corner. Actually, you don't see her, but you see a bit of her dress. So yeah, but I'm really excited in terms of the events and content and stuff like that. I was really looking forward to the treasure system, but they pushed it back because obviously people said getting LB3 is a bit of a hassle. So I think now you just need LB2, but you just need your bond level to be like level 20 or 30 or something like that. And I think that's LB2. So now rather than it being 4 copies of one character, you just need 3 copies, which is better in my opinion as well, because everyone could like have that as well, right? I mean, the less requirement it is to get the character buffed, the easier it is, or the better it is, right? Like easy A's, you just have to own the character, and then you just have to be able to beat the content to get their easy A's. I think that's fair, right? You don't need to have the character fully maxed out to reuse them, because if you're gonna make it like that, you better make these characters one of the best we've ever seen. But I think after this 1.5 Annie, we're really going to see a massive change in Nikke, not only character-wise, but just general system-wise, and then a month after, we're going to see the treasure system, and we're going to start seeing things go absolutely crazy, right? So these are just little things that I wanted to discuss with you guys and just kind of put up my ideas out there for what I'm expecting. I'm expecting Crown to be a burst 2 guaranteed. hoping that she's a burst 2 and 1 character, right? I would wish that she's a defender and a supporter, but obviously I know she's gonna be a supporter. Crown is the free character, or Chime is the free character, so I already know that. The Dorothy rerun, I'm not gonna summon on it personally, and I don't think many people would. Depends on where she is, but Dorothy rerun, if that happens, then great, right? I'm expecting a boatload of free multis. We get it all the anniversary times, so it makes the most sense that we get it again now. And then I'm really hoping that we see some type of new content. I do not want to see just a mini game. I want to see something new permanently. I think that's honestly valid. It could be it doesn't even have to be content. Make it a side story. Make it that it's like, you know, I don't know, bro. Just make it that it's not just a mini game, right? Add something where we feel like we're doing something crazy, right? I'm ready. I'll see you guys April 20th on the live stream for Crown and Chime. We're gonna see what it is. I'll be laughing if they come and say Anichiro is coming, bro. I don't know, but you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. The hell was that?